and today we're playing some Destiny 2. Again, we're going to continue where we left off from last time. We'll eventually be playing with Fire Paladin 9 again, but we're going to continue where we left off on our Hunter. And last time, in case you didn't see the stream, we actually had gotten one of our subclasses back. After we had just done some of the story, we actually got our Gunslinger. Now, the way it works is, for finding these, you'll find an artifact, and they can drop from enemies or when you're opening up chests. So, it doesn't look like it first, but you'll find something, it'll be called Hunter or Warlock or Titan Artifact, and it'll have a title. This is the Gunslinger, so Melted Hand Cannon. So, as you can see, rekindle your lost abilities by defeating enemies and fighting alongside fellow Guardians in public events. It's broken beyond repair, but somehow this old hand cannon still feels warm to the touch. Its warmth feels familiar. So before we left off, we were actually on the dead zone, and I'm actually going to go back into that. But yeah, I'm excited. This game is really fun, and I just can't wait to just keep playing this. So without further ado, let's get back into it. Let's get rid of this old gear. We don't need this old gear, but Alright, cool. Open our directory. Let's see what we gotta do. Yeah, we got our subclass. Let's complete the combustion and the dead zone. We'll go to the farm in a bit. We just gotta complete some of this stuff here. Alright, so we got that one to do. And we got outskirts, dead zone. We'll do that when we land there. How about that? We'll go do that. We'll continue on with the story. It's a little fun side quest to do. Hello, viewer. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment. But, yeah, welcome to the stream. God, this game's so much fun. I've had doubts before about Destiny 2, but I'm excited. It's pretty much a big improvement over Destiny 1. Go. Sweet. Our fellow Guardian. Yeah, real quick, let's do this. There you go. Put it into a little private party so then we don't have any background noise. As we come back on this guy. Let's do this. Scavenger helmet, alright. Not too shabby. Alright, cutscene maybe. Now this is the combustion mission for the campaign, so we'll see what happens now. Alright, that's kind of weird. Respawning. top one. Yeah. We're gonna get sidetracked for a split second, guys. I just want to see these dead sectors. If once you complete one, you can just redo it again. I know we did yesterday, but you never know. See if you can get any better loot. Wait a minute. Ah, right. To the right and to the left. A tram. Oh, we got a power weapon. Yeah. So now we got a fusion rifle. Cool. Yeah, so these are basically the same like they were before. There are some that is like a single shot, which I like. I'm pretty excited though. I do have the Cold Hard pre-ordered, so apparently you'll get it when you complete the end of the campaign and your ghost shell, your tracker ghost shell. We'll see. Also, I have another code for a Cold Heart too. I might give that away, but we'll see at the end of this today.
Hey, Dev. Still sitting up here above the mines with his busted comm relay. Where's that signal booster?
Our new Guardian friend is en route. I'm getting too old to clean up after you, Soraya.
Finally, he admits he's old. Bail me out on one assault charge and you never let me live it down.
Ah, don't you mean one a week? You're the reason my hair is gray.
Yeah. Keep talking, old man.
That elevator should take us to the top of the mines.
Alright. Well.
We'll have to find another way up to Hawthorne.
Alrighty then. Alright. I'm gonna guess it's where the Fallen were. Maybe that we gotta go up. Our ghost is definitely interested in something. Yep.
These house banners are rare on the ground these days. Between the Guardians and the Cabal, they've buried a lot of old grudges. All 4 hands on deck.
So did we go up to this gate? Oh. I'm dumb. I didn't see that.
Careful. The Fallen are scavengers of the highest order. They're going to put up a fight for whatever they can get their grubby claws on.
You don't see anything. Okay, maybe they see something. Oh, there's something to scan. Nailed it.
This terminal was first powered on in the Cosmodrome during the Siva crisis. Maybe we shouldn't get too close.
So don't do this. Okay. Well, I don't think you need this. I'm going to take this. Pretty nice looking sniper. There's a lot of zoom. Cloak. some sniper gameplay a little bit.
You'll be pleased to know that I can see the Fallen fleeing the mine. Seems you've really kicked the hornet's nest, haven't you?
Ta-da! God, I love tripwires. Double check.
We found an elevator.
You're good. Almost as good as Lewis.
This is me just exploring, by the way, before we get to it. You know, when you might hide some stuff.
Elevator's not working. Power must be out. And we've upset the Fallen.
As per usual.
That did it. Killing the servitor brought the power back on.
Good job. Maybe I'll finally get my booster one of these days.
Well. Is that thing not gonna break? Well, hello there, ugly. No. No.
Hawthorne, we're out of the mine and heading your way.
Then hurry up with that booster. Let's finish hooking up the comm network. And, thanks for the help. You're not so bad. For a fancy pants guardian.
Now that's the nicest thing I've ever heard Soraya say. You're in rarefied air, my friend.
To me, this just looks like you'd go to something. Yep, nope. Yeah, that's so misleading. Why are those there? That did not happen.
Hey, I'm right here! I can literally see you! Keep coming.
You can see me, hmm?
You made it. Looks like Lewis owes me money. All right. Let's see if this works. Now, if I read the manual right... There's an incoming beacon.
Guardians, the city is lost. If there is any light left in the system, we rally on Titan. Be brave. Guardians.
Zavala's alive! If we leave now, we can...
You are not going to Titan. We've got refugees coming in. The Red Legion on one side, the Fallen on the other.
But we have our powers back. And if we're going to retake the
Your
city...
city is gone!
Hawthorne, we will be back. And we won't be alone.
You'll know where to find me.
Well, okay then.
It would save us both a lot of time if you would just kill me.
For one who calls himself Speaker, you have remarkably little to say. We've learned that one of your Guardians has reconnected to the light. You say you have no power over the Traveler, yet... This... Help me understand, Speaker.
The light lives in all places, in all things. You can block it, even try to trap it, but the light will find its way. And the Traveler will protect itself.
The Traveler. For years I have studied it. The worlds it has touched. Its power over life and death. We are not so different, your Traveler and I.
You are nothing like the Traveler. Nothing. You think you have power, control. I know your kind. You started small. You will end small.
If the Traveler truly has chosen humanity of its own free will, then there is no reason I should not reach inside, tear out the light for myself, and leave this system in ashes.
Only those the Traveler chooses will be reborn in the light.
Yes. This I know. This is why I have claimed your planet, and why you still live. The Traveler will choose me, Speaker. And you are going to tell me how.
Well, the seems got a little more interesting now. So Zaval's alive, Hawthorne's mad at us, Speaker's still being held hostage, and Gaul wants to know how to be chosen. That'd be a scary thought. That fat Teletubby with the powers of a Titan? Or a Hunter or a Warlock? Could you imagine that? Like, he's the raid boss, obviously, or most likely. And he has the power of us, our actual supers. That'd be interesting to see. So Titan is a moon on Saturn. It was colonized in the Golden Age and abandoned during the collapse. Great apologies. Full of long lost... Oh. Arcology full of long lost knowledge and treasure, now slowly sinking to the deep within oceans. Use director to travel Titan and find Zavala. Go. Go. So, you know, we'll do... Let's do this right here, the frame job. Right. It only takes one to frame the other. Aha! Thanks. No one take the bus.
Ah, thanks for checking in, you two. We've had our fill of Red Legion patrols and Fallen raids. We could use a spot of help with those.
See if you can track down a Fallen comms terminal. Dev's got an idea that's crazy enough to work.
It's difficult for the young to recognize the wisdom of experience.
So, still, we don't have our Sparrow yet, but maybe eventually. I gotta say, though, that, Destiny 2's campaign and everything so far is a lot of fun.
Excellent. What say you use your access to prepare a broadcast in Fallen speak? I've been meaning to put this Cabal communications cipher to use.
What's up? This is Firepower 9. He's probably going to join us again.
Great idea. I can extract archived audio transmissions from any Fallen in the area.
Saw you were in party with PH earlier.
Oh, well, Cottontail was in there originally. I thought she left to come join you, to be honest.
I'm just doing a frame job before I head over the Titan, because I'm almost at 77% with my solar class. Rekindling the fire within. I realized I forgot about that. I'm still trying to get used to aiming in this game. And moving around like this.
I just did the quest to get my Hammer of Soul on my Titan, so all my abilities are now unlocked.
Seeing you were complaining about nothing. Yeah, that code he gave me didn't work, unfortunately.
Meantime, best sight line to Red Legion air support is the cliffside where you and I set up that refugee
framing
beacon.
Fallen.
No
So
one
the
appreciates the
fight
finer things anymore.
Are you in a mission right now or something?
I am loading up. I have 2 adventures I know on IO, which I'm about to do. I have 2 adventures on IO, and then I'm gonna see where the story takes me from there. I'm assuming I'm getting close since we're talking about going to take out Gaul, or take out whatever the fuck that weapon is.
I don't want to know.
I know.
I can't believe we have to go back into the mines again.
But yeah, when it comes down, if I get the choice to pick these free exotics from all 3 characters, I'm definitely getting all 3. On IO you get to get an exotic weapon. And if I can pick all 3, I'm definitely getting it because they're all 3 exotics I liked.
If I run a deep scan of the tunnels, we can borrow all
God, I
these
love
traps
running
and
through
explosives.
tripwires.
And put them to good use sowing chaos between your enemies.
Well, I used a lot of the satyrs. I just got a few ghosts and stuff from those bright engrams I got. And I got a few satyrs. I changed my kill tracker ghost from, what is it? Blue and orange to green and black.
Oh, you can actually change, like, any ghost you have shader?
Yeah. Cool. Even the fucking green tier one we got from the guy, you can change it. If you change it on the edge, it becomes a solid color. But hell yeah.
That was a mistake.
You can change the sparrow's colors too. Using the satyrs.
I hate that it's a consumable though. That's one thing.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that the mods in that are consumables. Hopefully they'll end up changing it if we're lucky in the future. Now, in my opinion, that took away a lot of freedom in your customization. Because, again, you remember having a satyr for every class item you had on you? Now you can't do it. It's fully... you want to change your weapons look? Well, select it and keep it that way.
Got it. Now I can transmit these
Or if you
horribly
want
dangerous
to change your
explosives
armor,
wherever we need.
then you basically have to get the stuff back if you want to change back. What am I getting here? Oh god, I have a headache. Literally, I got a headache because I fucking didn't get enough sleep today. God, it sucks ass. Oh, that's why they didn't count. I had to punch these guys. Again, I was hoping. Still sucks. I wasn't able to. What is it? Beat the campaign of my Titan, so I could get load up a Warlock and deal with you. But, I don't know. We'll see if I can catch up, or do you want to continue doing separate?
Well, I mean, I just started.
I know what I'm saying. Like, say, because again, I know you're gonna at least get the Titan, and then I'll be halfway through it by the time I can probably get my Titan done.
I've actually just unlocked Titan, but I'm not doing it just yet. I'm doing the frame job first.
Oh, yeah. Okay, what's next? Travel to the last site. Test site.
The message now.
Now, from what I'm seeing, I only have 2 more
Remember them?
adventures to do an IO from the looks of it. At least currently, I only have 2 more adventures. And then it's off to continue the quest, or unless there's more popping on other planets, but I don't know.
Make sure there's no interference during the transmit.
A lot of big red ships headed your way. Whatever you said, it got their attention.
I used a pretty nasty word to describe Gaul. I don't want to repeat it here.
I do so love unconventional.
Well, hiding in a project immediately on my head. Fuck. Alright.
Ow.
I used a pretty nasty word to describe Gaul. I don't want to repeat it here.
I do so love
Where did the flying
unconventional
meatball come
warfare.
from?
I'd be on the lookout for drop
Flying
pods if I
meatball.
were you.
Those Titan gauntlets are fucking good, by the way, dude.
Which ones?
The ones where basically getting a kill with the bass recharges your shield.
Man, those trip mines have a big range. Holy crap.
Literally, every time I bass an enemy with a shield, I immediately get my thing to throw, and every time I get a kill with my melee ability, it flat out gives me at least a quarter of my super back.
I do so love
Damn,
unconventional
sitting right
warfare.
here.
I love
I'd
these
be on the
gauntlets from my
lookout for
Titan.
drop pods if I were you.
At least all it's spawning so far is brawl.
I think it's funny these scout rifles are full auto. The one I have at least is. I'm holding down the button. Melted hand cannon relic. There we go. You lost your strength. Loss is returning to you. Turn the shard to AD's in and restore your light.
Yeah, I haven't done any streaming mainly because I didn't feel like streaming last night and I wanted to do a full thing. I might stream for my Warlock and Hunter.
I'm definitely going to stream for my Hunter.
I have a
all the
headache
way.
today. Huh?
I'm definitely streaming for this Hunter all the way.
You said you got a comment or something like that. What was it? You said you were nervous about something because you got a comment.
No. I said I was nervous because it showed the stream wasn't going correctly. So it showed 2 hours, but then when I clicked my video, it shows 29 minutes, and it wasn't even part of it. It was something different. I said someone commented saying they liked the video with a little heart symbol in this too.
Huh?
Someone left like a heart symbol saying they liked the video and whatnot.
I tried that too. I'm not sure if it's actually a person that actually liked the video or like a bot or some shit like that.
I could hear the explosions all the way back here. I bet it was
Welcome
quite
to
a
America,
show.
bitches.
Which means the Fallen and Red Legion heard it too. We'll let them shoot at each other for a while, and clean up whatever's left. Great work.
And I am in the air for some reason.
Return to the Traveler's Shard in the EDZ. European Dead Zone to activate your subclass. It still cannot fire a bullet, but this hand cannon radiates a greater power. Steady warmth, piercing rays, and a lone campfire in a dark desert. You recognize this feeling now. Residual solar light. Alrighty then.
I know you'll like Nessus though, based on the sheer fact of how funny fail-safes and Cade are.
I don't want to know any of the story that I'm not seeing.
I'm fully aware, I'm just saying, I feel like I know you're gonna like
Okay.
Nessus because of how funny Cade and Six and fail-safe are. That's all I was gonna say. How long do I have to repel these fuckers off? What the fuck are you bitches doing up there?
This forest again. Well, I can't say our last visit wasn't memorable. Let's see what we can find.
I don't know how to do this.
Guys, we'll go. It says we're near. Alright, we're near actually 2 sectors. So, oh, we actually see one right here in front of us. Alright. So this is the first dead sector, dark sector.
I haven't done a dead sector on, what is it, Io or Titan yet. I've done one on Nessus and Earth, but that's about it.
I keep finding Earth's ones.
Earth is pretty plain and like right out there.
Oof. Caverns of Souls, European Dead Zone, Lost Sector discovered. That's an Taken in here. High end of them. This is actually, they're stronger than me. Oh, recommended power 190. They're level 9, but it says their power. I kind of want to take them on, even though they're more over half my level for light. Oh god. Oh, what the is that? Oh. Oh, I didn't even see this shadow throw. Holy crap. Yep. We'll return this one when we have stronger light. How about that? So I'm guessing we're going to be doing our quest for the gunslinger since we've got that. A bit paired, whatever it said was before. So now we're going to the Shard of the Traveler to see what we can do about this.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take an Advil.
Okay, John McQueen.
Whoa! Knock, knock?
Well.
Gotta love the ambiance.
Hey, do you see that? Over there.
Bad news for me, there's no Advil.
Looks like a
All I can
silhouette.
think is, if Rasputin had all those mighty tools and it lost, what did it learn?
Silhouette of Cade. Just talking for a brief second. There's another one.
What's it gonna try this time around? When I hear about the Dust Palace and those Scion flames getting into Rasputin's mind, I wonder, what would they talk about?
listen.
Rasputin and those creatures. Because I was a servant too. I was an instrument of war, bound to the will of a lesser master, but I learned to be something more.
Yeah, guys, really quick. There we go. Alright, let's continue on. This is really cool.
She leaves the rifle and walks across the naked obsidian into the swarm, firing from the hip as she goes, each kick of the old revolver a word. The stone smokes around her where the arc fire lashes it, and the shrapnel guns throw up leaves of obsidian like glass butterflies. She shoots her bandoliers dry, and a team of vandals in glassy stealth leap up to rush her with knives, but she raises her hand and burns them down with the golden gun, laughing.
Heads up, fallen.
We were having so much peace. Well, that grenade did some tremendous work. Still check, make sure there's nothing else. Very odd looking.
I think these light projections might be lessons.
Well, let us learn.
Think of how mysterious the system is, I said. How much life sprang up when the Traveler came. Like the Ahamkara. Do you know the legends? The dragon that made promises? And I pulled out the fossil with a flourish. She pulled out her knife and started to pick the dirt from her nails. That set me off. You could never have brought down one of these, I said. Ever. Not the greatest hunter, not the brawniest titan. Her eyes narrowed. She said, "Oh, is that so?" And I saw right then that she wasn't going to pass on the challenge.
Whoever he was an exile. See if there's anything hidden back here. Well, do not go higher than the mist. Okay. Lesson learned.
My old friend Andal, he used to stand right here, right in this spot. He'd come up with these wild stories. He'd say, okay, I've been examining the evidence personally. I've come to think it's you. You're Rasputin, legendary war mind, defender of Earth. And I wish you'd remember that so you could reclaim your full power and save us all. You can see how that'd be embarrassing.
I wonder if the hunter that we heard from there could have been the Vanguard hunter before Cade. Because I recall, I think it was that Vanguard had died and his role had been passed down to Cade. Even though Cade doesn't like being stuck in the tower, he'd rather be on the front lines.
So I say what I want to say every day. It's no secret. I say, well, I'll go find it then. I'll go tell Rasputin we need its help. And Akura looks at me with one of those looks that you know. Sometimes you talk to Akura and you just think, wow, you're not even using a fraction of your brain on me, are you? One of those looks. She says, Cade, the problem isn't just that we can't find Rasputin. The problem is it's not clear to any of us that Rasputin wants to be found.
Alright, and we go again.
Another shard of the Traveler. But we're not alone.
Looks like we gotta fight some more Fallen.
Shard called us here. I'm sure of it. The Shard gave us a gift. Let's use it. picking up fallen radio chatter. They're calling reinforcements. I think we aced it.
That was pretty fun.
I'm sure the Traveler called us to the forest deliberately. It's amazing that even a corrupted shard can still do so much good.
So this is equipment unlocked, so what did we get to? So we'll go back to Arcstrider for now. So I really want to mess with my class. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back, everyone. Had to talk to someone really quick. But yeah, let's get back into it. We'll mess with this really quick. You there, Fire? Alright. There we go. So we'll head over to Titan after we do this last mission that we have here. Got a little tracker on. So that's cool. Now we have our melee abilities to use. So, okay, so for Arc Strider it's still punch. So that's interesting. So, I wonder if Gunslinger has his knife or no. So I think in the beta he did not when you actually had your melee ability. But we'll test that out more when we actually use the class more. I want to mainly focus on the new one, Arc Strider, which is basically the upgraded, better version of Blade Dancer. But yeah, let's see. So we do have an event. I remember this event actually. This event, if I remember, was for the... God. How much time is on it? 2 minutes, 31 seconds? Alright. This event was actually to kill the big servitor that you guys saw me and Fire fight yesterday. Might as well see what happens when we do it again. Okay, you're... Second punch him. I really do like how they've made the public events though, that you can actually rally to them and activate them. That's a really nice feature. I really feel like Blade Dancer is going to have a bigger role now in raids when it comes to dealing with enemies. So, oh wow, we got another lost sector here. And chest. There we go, we got a coin. Wait, no, where'd you come from? Alright, we got our big event popping up right now, so we'll head outside. Get ready for that.
All forces in the field. A catch has been reported en route to an ether drop.
First time using the pikes again.
Look at those vaults, acting like they own this place.
Take down that servitor and they stop.
Oh my god. Oh, I did not think I'd survive that. That was really high up.
Got the servitor, and the servitor took down the other fallen.
Rally the flag
their
emblem.
hopes to powder again. Excellent.
Let's see. So we actually just gotta go here. Take a look at this new emblem. It's purple. And it tracks your heroic public events completed. Alright.
Getting some weird feedback on the comms. Dev, did you put your teacup on the broadcast switch again?
Looks like these fallen shanks are rerouting the signal.
Try dismantling one and taking a close look at the insides.
This core, it's acting as a kind of broadband amplifier. Their signal is blocking transmissions all across the dial.
After all the work you did setting up Soraya's broadcast, that just won't do.
There's a signal antenna nearby. I can use the core to try to find the source of whatever the Fallen are doing.
progression of ourselves. Okay. Oh. Well. That's interesting. Alright, so we got sticky grenades. Grenades fired from this weapon attached to impact detonate when enemies are close proximity. This weapon is optimized for payload. This barrel is probably optimized for firing control. Now I'll stick with that. That's pretty interesting, all the stuff they've done, especially with the grenade launchers. That's my favorite type of power weapon to use so far in this game. Has to be these grenade launchers. I mean, sticky grenades, you got a China Lake looking one. This is cool. They've added a lot of neat things. Token. I wonder, is there like a cap we could have on these? Okay, so it is. So you have to switch in between. Okay. Alright, that's interesting. I was hoping you kind of could mix and match and combine these together. It'd be a pretty interesting combo to mix and match these, but I think they do that so you won't be a little overpowered. Alright, so we're looking up there.
Why do you think they're trying to jam us, Dev?
They missed their opportunity to take over this area after our friend touched the shard.
And now they're too scared to fight us head on. Typical Fallen.
Get down there.
I lost the connect. The Fallen are jamming us. I found the source. It's underground. Deep underground.
That figures. Fallen love dark places.
Especially with the Red Legion all over the Dead Zone.
Another fallen antenna all the way out here. They're desperate to get everyone they can together. Wonder if they tried to reach their old homeworld with this. This tunnel looks promising.
Give me 1 second. Check to see if it's still in here. Yeah, he's still in there. Alright, let's go.
Fallen banners. Definitely on the right track.
Cyber, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh crap. Let me off for a few minutes. I gotta go do the trash and do some yard work real quick.
Okay.
Just be lucky. I'm not doing so good right now. Hey, I got an exotic ship from this bright engram I just earned.
Have you been playing the whole time or something?
Well, close. Really. What's this? Takanawa Wings. It's a shiny ship. This is a Hawaiian ship I just got. It has like whole Hawaiian flop all over it. Oh, and their energy.
We take the city, so we can clear it out for good.
Or we could let the Fallen have their creepy caves, and not sacrifice more people.
With that shield down, I can finally get a read on the source. It's close.
I'm about to shut down. No, it's still here. I'm about to shut down. Jerk. Hold on a second.
Tomorrow, we're going to put the blanket back under your bed. I think we're just going to put it under this.
This is it. Hold them off, and I'll use that shank cord to shut down the signal remotely.
You get it right. That's cool. I want to say the first one I really like. But then, let's get down there.
Just before you took out that captain, I fried all their broadcast capabilities. No more jamming.
That means people will be coming to the farm from all over the planet.
I'll get back on the quest and all that. See what you want. Alright, I'll be right back. I don't know how long I'll be gone.
We can start rallying Guardians to strike back against the Red Legion.
There will be plenty of time for both. For now, head back here when you can, you two.
There we go. About 2 blues so far. Cloak of Retelling, and some boots. Mythos Hack 4.1. The god Modrok seeks a musician to compose for his beloved Elsa. In time all will be myth. Confused and glorious, the details matter less than those who tell it. Maybe kills recharge your dodge ability. So you could technically mix just these two together for that side of it. Let's fast travel to him. Yeah, we scanned this one already, but...
This is a House of Judgment sigil. We used to work with a Fallen who flew this banner.
Curious. Well, the Fallen seem to have put this up as a bit of a threat. I imagine you'll find lots of objects like this out there. Bit of a story to them.
Look at this place. Dreadful. What's the word? See you soon. Happy to help with something if you need it. There's no one else out here.
Some machine guns. Go blah. Punching fights. with that later, but first we gotta go back to what we were actually going to do before. I want to do it, but let's continue on with the story and we can do this later. So we're gonna go to Titan now for the campaign. Hope. Red War. Right.
Hawthorne already believes Zavala abandoned her and the survivors. Now that we're leaving, if we stayed, yes, we could help them survive, but if Zavala really is building a counteroffensive on Titan, we can save them all and take back the city.
So this is pretty interesting, getting to see new planets now. I'm curious how this is going to look.
Vanguard Fleet, Guardian Ship 723 is on approach. We received your beacon and we're ready to join the fight.
Guardian Ship, this is Zavala. It's too late. The Hive have overrun Titan. I was wrong to bring us here.
Wasn't that just a joyous reunion? I was wrong. We all died. Vest.
Commander, we're here to help.
No! We've already lost too many lightless Guardians to the Hive. We can't secure this move.
We have our light back.
What? Impossible.
Commander, if I may. Guardian, this is Deputy Commander Sloan. We have a counter-offensive to plan. To do that, we need to get this station up and running. There's a fleet to prep, Guardians to arm, and a trove of intercepted Red Legion transmissions to decrypt. It's critical we gain access to the station's control center. That's where you come in. If the light really is with you, send the Hive back to hell.
And Guardian, please, be careful.
This water looks very interesting. Electrified water. Can we find any electrified sharks in there, please? How cool that'd be. Ooh. Oh, I was just guessing. Okay. Well. Okay then. I surely know how to make everything look gross.
What was this place?
The golden age cities of Titan were once the pride of humanity. We thought they were abandoned, but I was a fool to think the Hive would not spread this far.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That's just weird. Take your eggs.
Gravity on Titan is approximately 1.352 meters per second squared, except here. These floating rocks must be a residual effect from some hive magic.
Got some arms. Proves recovery. Okay. An interesting little effect when you kill him with headshots, so
It's a cocoon of some kind. The life inside it isn't hive exactly. This could be how the hive's symbiont worms grow.
well, we can't bust it.
Okay, Sloan, we can see the control center.
Copy that. Keep pushing forward. Commander, at this rate, we can start planning our counteroffensive. We'll be outside the city gates in no time.
If it were only that simple.
This is mirror to these hive look like they're flatter now. Yo.
Golden Age console. And a user is still logged in. Leilani Valero, Marine Tech number 426. She was in the middle of logging an emergency of some kind. I shudder to think what spell the Hive were casting back there. We should talk to Eris Morn. She would know which Hive god they were communing with.
No one has seen Eris, or Ikora, or Cade, since the city fell.
Showing a bunch of stuff now, huh? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of prefer grenade launchers. We'll equip a sniper for now, but I'm gonna miss that sticky grenade launcher. Hopefully they have legendary ones like that. That was a pretty cool grenade launcher. There we go. With the dual SMGs. What was that? A weird looking knight.
Fallen antenna. The fallen houses each used to have their own unique encryption, but now the codes they're using are all variants of the House of Kings. Made it, Sloan.
Perfect. Recon the perimeter before you move on the control center.
So it looks like we're standing in some kind of hive breeding ground.
Take it out.
Broken servitor. These parts are extremely valuable. The hive corrosion must be really bad for the Fallen to abandon it like this. cleared the nest. Heading to the control center now.
Well done. Sweep the perimeter and we'll move in on your signal.
From this console, a Golden Age technician locked down the shipyard and forbade all future arrivals. The entire arcology was undergoing an emergency evacuation. She signed off. I wonder if she made it out. Commander, it's done.
Copy that. Zavala and I are inbound.
Went from dual SMGs to dual scout rifles. Okay, how is a white better than a green? I don't get that. Alright.
We're approaching the landing platform. Get up here and take a bow.
Oh, they want Need for Speed.
I didn't dare believe. If the light can find its way back to you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. our numbers will continue to dwindle. We can no longer protect ourselves, much less the survivors. Without the light, are we even Guardians anymore?
Commander.
We won't last long with dead generators. Wave energy converters power this station, but thanks to the Hive, they're in need of attention.
We can take care of it.
Yes, I believe you can.
Well, now we got Zavala back. Now we continue our journey on Titan. Titanfall.
Alright, we're not out of this yet. Now that we've reached the control center, we still need to power up the place before we can take care of our fleet. Commander Zavala tells me you volunteered. I'll run tactical. Shipwright Holiday here will provide tech support. It's a straightforward op. Get in, flip a switch, get out. Sloane's got a way of making things sound easy, doesn't she?
Did we lead the Fallen here?
No. Those vultures have been following us since we evacuated Earth.
The Fallen need servitors to provide them with ether. Unless they found a replacement, like Siva. Gosh, I hope there's no Siva on Titan.
This looks like it could be important. Okay. Something weird about that room, so.
Sloane, Amanda, the Hive have infected everything.
Holiday, we gotta get you back in the air. We'll need ongoing aerial threat assessments to keep our perimeter secure. Oh, yeah. You know my ship took a beating during the evacuation. I'll bump you to the front of the line for repairs once the lights are back on. Great. Great.
We can see the wave energy converters from here.
Sweet. Now just flip the switch and turn them on.
Accessing systems now.
Some of the pistons are moving, but we're still sitting in the dark.
Something went wrong. Pistons must be jammed.
Sorry, pal. But you're gonna have to go out there. Break a workaround.
Well. Well, I guess you can't. What is he interested in so much around there? I don't see anything. That just sounds so weird.
Like the Fallen tried to chain it closed. A for effort, guys, but I'm not sure this is how we're going to beat the Hive. Seems like these floating stones mark places where the Hive have weakened the line between our world and theirs. Bet all the weird magic they have out here comes from sources like this.
Fuckers throwing came out from behind them. Shit.
Hear that?
Hello. Okay. Oh. Yeah, she's turning.
Made it to the converter platforms.
Okay. Get to the stalled pistons. See what's jamming them. Once they're all moving, we're in business.
Oh yeah, found the problem. The hive have gunked up the pistons.
Then let's find a fix.
First piston's good to go. We gave it a power scrubbing.
That's great and all, but, it's still pretty dark on this end. Sounds like you got more scrubbing to do, Guardian.
Lady, I'm tired of your shit.
Final piston is clear.
Control center's still dark, so it's gotta be more than a piston problem. I have to get in, futz with the circuit breakers. Try the central platform. Everything routes through there.
I wonder where the witch could be. Or wizard. Either way. Still punks. Your face looks so weird.
Circuit breaker is going to be around there somewhere. Find it and flip the switch. Just like I said. Yeah! Power's back! Exemplary work, everyone. But we still have to deal with these intercepted enemy transmissions.
Alright, there we go.
It's a hell of a view, isn't it? We're up and running thanks to you. There's plenty more to do around here, though. Chief among them, finally breaking ground on a counter-offensive against the Red Legion. I have a plan, but it won't work without you. We intercepted a Priority 1 Red Legion signal during the city evacuation, but we can't crack the encryption. Holiday says there's tech that can do the job in the Arcology, which is effectively hostile territory. You'd be going in blind. The place has been dark for centuries. All we know for sure is the Hive is raising hell down there, perhaps literally. But if you're in, let's put the plan into action.
Alright, so Sloan is a veteran of many battlefields. Sloan oversees operations on Titan. So the control center is secure, operational, and now it's time to focus on those intercepted Red Legion transmissions, which could provide a significant advantage in the war. Amanda Holiday needs the power of the central processing units in the bowels of the Arcology to crack the encryption. And now we can choose a piece of exotic gear received from Golden Age CPU by completing this mission, Utopia. So we got, I'm going to butcher these names a bit, Mechaniers Trick Sleeves. This won't end well for one of us, and darling, it won't be me. Self-styled Lady Olu Adorais. Spring-loaded mounting, increased sidearm ready and reload speed, increase this armor's mobility, allowing you to move faster. Huh. So then we got the chest piece, Radiant Flux. Interface with Synapse or nearest equivalent to draw electric power directly from the wearer's body. Then we got class abilities recharge faster when using Arc subclass. That's pretty cool. Increase health recovery, resilience. Synapse junctions. Quick successive attacks with Arc staff increase its damage output and duration. Definitely, I think I'm gonna pick those up. Then we got third, Lucky Pants. What? No, I didn't illegally mod the holster. They're just really lucky pants. Cade 6. Those are some nice looking pants, I'm not gonna lie, the spurs and everything. Jeez, Cade, what'd you do? Illegally mod holster, increase hand cannon, ready speed, and initial accuracy. Yeah, it definitely seemed like Cade's, but we're gonna go with the chest piece. There we go. So, she also is a faction, and shaders too. Pacific Rush. Okay. Specific mass. That looks pretty cool. It's like scuba gear. There it is to the right. Yeah, definitely a scuba gear looking hunter. Titan is after all water-based. Scout rifle, shotgun. Hawthorne's field-tested shotgun. Road complex. That looks like an interesting helmet. It's like a reskin of the other ones. Well, I can hear an event in the background, so let's get into it, Guardians.
Good luck, Hunter.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it. They're gonna kick my ass. Let's see if we can get out of here in time to get down there. Oh, just skip the fallen for now. Whoa. Alright, now we know it's... What the heck?
Break it up, Holland.
Or you'll break them.
Last sword cannon. Raiding parties won't get their claws on these. Are not. High commendations.
This system used to detect underwater vessels looking to dock here at the shipyard. That's strange. It still works, and it's picking something up. Something below us. And very, very big.
Alright, so it looks like we picked up a couple more things, and we'll go over to Sloan.
So, where are you at right now?
Why are you so quiet?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Better?
No.
Oh, I should turn my mic off in the background so fix it.
chance you get, run a search through fleet files on a warlock named Toland, and send the output to my station.
Okay, how's that? Is that better?
A little bit better. Why can't I infuse armor that's higher than ones I'm wearing?
Do you have legendary marks? Or where the Sarge are?
Those clothes
No.
start to get, I don't know, heavy after a while?
Still need those.
Oh, it didn't say so.
The legendary stars are basically strange coins and the legendary marks morphed into one. That's really what those are. I know my first 10 I'm going to use and try and infuse into these gauntlets for my Titan. And possibly for my Warlockers and Hunter as well if they have a gun I like. So where are you at in the story-wise?
Titan.
Department. Ah.
I chose the chest piece I actually wanted for the Hunter. That allows him to do more damage with excessive swings of his arc staff and duration.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to pick as well.
Well, there's only 2 exotic armor pieces that I saw out of the ones we knew about, which is this chest piece and then there's a helmet for him.
I will say though, I'm hoping I'll have just as much luck getting both subclasses on my Hunter and Warlock. Especially Hunter pets. So far what I'm seeing, I haven't maxed. I'm curious if I'll get more upgrade points when I max out. Oh, yeah, never mind. Oh, thinking that. Never mind. Never mind. House. I guess I forgot.
Can't work without that
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, on my, what is it, Striker, Sentinel, and Hammer of Soul, I each have all their perks.
Sometimes it's kind of hard to control Arc Strider when he swings.
Oh yes, yeah. By the way, I figured out which Satyr, I have 6 of them, so again I have enough to apply to everything. Now I'm going to apply to my armor for all the characters for my Titan. It's the Arctic Pearl, which is kind of like, again, a Pearl-esque pattern. I find it looks pretty well good with the gauntlets I got for my Titan that I use.
Huh. Well, she.
Hey. Alright, story mission. Oh. Oh. Okay, I was saying, yes. The Vala, alright.
Are you gonna say what you're gonna say or not?
One of the side missions on, I'm curious if you'll get the reference, but one of the side missions on IO is, there's a Star Wars reference in it. I'm curious. When I heard it, I mean, like, really? You're gonna make that of all references? So I'm curious what you'll think of it and when it comes up. Let's talk to everyone up here, shall we?
Yeah, just don't tell me anything about the story until I actually experience it.
Oh, it's, yeah, thing, I know. I'm not gonna tell you anything story related.
You're telling me stuff I haven't even seen yet.
I'll just say the reference.
Yeah, Arc Strider punches as soon as he gets his melee ability unlocked, his knife disappears.
That's weird.
Well, I use that one where he has electrified punch when he kills them and electrocute some when they die.
That's not updated. Alright, there's that. We're gonna pick up all 3 of these.
Dang Fallen, man, just running around.
My crews will be reinforcing this rig
hell
again
yeah.
in no time.
Those fallen
What do you think of the new hive?
We've located the rest
They
of
look
the gang.
bloated. I prefer how they used to look.
Golden Age tech.
I kind of like how they look now, just because it looks, the armor is more slick than jagged.
So they look really fat, like they got blown up by the microwave gun from Killing Floor.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, they fucking do. They look like they're overweight.
Unless the alkalites do seem bigger than they used to be. At one point I had an alkalite pop up right behind me and I thought he was a knight for a second. Oh. So, are we starting already? Oh, I was curious when I get there.
Punch. Dash. Punch. Punch.
I've noticed Zavala seems to have gotten a little bit of a sense of humor. So I don't know if these are story or what, but let's find out. Oh, it says you have to roll 15 to do that, huh?
One done. Punch. Punch.
In there already?
I think that's the stash. Let's clear the area for transfer.
Well, I guess main story's gonna have to wait a second. Because there are more side missions.
Wait a minute. Where's my beacon?
Did the Fallen steal your transmat beacon too?
Let's see. How many planets got new things? Io doesn't have anything new. Nexus?
May I recommend finding
We have nothing new. Earth has new ones. Alright, so I guess I just have to do some stuff here on Earth. So, camera strikes.
Does that Fallen look like a transmat beacon thief to you?
What's this?
He looks like a transmat
Nightfall,
beacon thief to me.
the arms dealer.
Does he look like a transmat thief to you? He looks like a transmat thief to me.
Yeah, I'm curious what the difference between these two strikes things are going to
That
be.
one's gotta be a transmat beacon thief. He looks even
Yes.
thiefier than the first one.
Why everybody's
Looks
hating?
even beefier, seriously.
Oh.
Come here, you glowing-faced bastard.
I could do that, but I'm going to do these real quick before I do them. Sorry. Ooh. Cough back to that. I will say it's not hard to level up past 20, so we should get a fairly decent.
Area's clear.
I'm on a brights just by playing, which I like. Because occasionally in the bright you can get what's like sparkle dust or something like that, which we can use to buy stuff. Kind of bummed I got this exotic ship. I was looking for one of the others, but not bad. It has Hawaiian.
Yeah, I know, you said it an hour ago.
challenges. What the hell are these? In the town of Frostland? So what are these challenges for now? Milestone, war, oh, they're for Ikora. I will wait on that. I don't want to do the strikes for the hell as well. Cage just gives me control.
Components are critical to the rig's structural integrity. And thanks to you, we've got the tools to put them back.
Whatever the Fallen steal, we steal back.
While I cannot condone theft, I do appreciate payback. Well done.
Let's see what new gear we got.
I'll be right back. I'll be back in a minute or two. I have to watch my dad while he does some work on the roof just to make sure he's okay ever. Everything. So I'll be right back.
What's up, guys?
Alright, so I think I'm going to take a little bit of break, guys. We'll be right back in just a second. I'm going to end the stream here. But we'll end it when we go back up to... Let's see, do we have anything to do here? We do. We have a couple things to do. Okay. So I'll end it up here. Alright. And yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.